Welcome back to my channel, and for this video I want to talk about when to use the Yi REST controller and when to use the Yi ActiveController. So these two classes can be used when you want to create API endpoints for your application. However, there's a bit of differences that you need to understand before selecting which one is useful for you. So the first class that we will talk about is the Yi REST Active Controller. So this class actually extends the REST controller, the Yi REST controller, this one right here, and it comes with a predefined actions like the index, view, create. So it basically does the weightlifting for you, and you don't have to write this kind of actions by yourself. But for it to work, you will need to provide a value for the property of the model class. Let me just open it right here. So the model class is the model class name, okay? And you can see it is mandatory that you provide it. So once you provide that, that class should be of the active record. So let's quickly look at it from our code. So I'll just extend this active controller. So once you've extended the active controller, it's important you provide the model class. So in this case, I want to return all, I want to attach the orders class as the model class. So let's try it. So as you can see, it returns this, the list of all available orders. So that's how it actually works. Now, you can also try these other actions like view. So view, I'll just write here view. So for the view, you'll have to provide the primary key property. So in this case, should be the order number. And then let's select a particular order number. So there we go. Okay, it says it's missing the required property. So it's actually an ID. Let me see. Yes. So you can see that just by passing the ID parameter, we are able to fetch that particular record from our database. Now, for the other kind of lists, let's see. Let's try to create a new one. So to create a new record, you just need to attach that. And then I'll just copy this and need to provide it as row. And then ensure you've selected the type as JSON. And then for this, the order number, let us give it something like 80,000. And then for the comment, let's say created via API, like that. And then yeah, for the date, maybe let me just use today's date, just trying to be a bit different. 2025 10 should be on 24th or 25th. 25th, okay. So we have the record. We want to see how quickly we can actually create it. Okay, so method not allowed. So method not allowed. This URL can only handle post. Okay, I need to change here to post. Good. So we've created the record, and as you can see, we have it right here. I'm sure once we refresh our order, we should be able to actually see it. Yeah, so here you have our record, well created. Okay, so that's how you're supposed to use the ActiveController. Now, when you don't provide this model class, this is what happens. So let's just try to get, so index, ensure you change this to get, and you will get this message that there is invalid configuration. You must set the model class property. So the next part is the REST controller. And for this, we just need to extend controller and ensure that we select the one from, the base class for the RESTful API, which is REST. So there we go. And for this one, we don't have to provide the model class. So let's see what happens. So when you call this action, this index action, you now find this not found error. And what that means is you need to actually implement this action by yourself. So let's go ahead and do that. So function, then it's public action index, and just ensure that it's a public function. So I'll remove the type for now, and let's just say return orders, find, I think let's just use find all, okay, and see what happens. So find all, you have to provide a condition, so I'll just use find all. I think that's much better. So you can see this should now return all the orders, as you can see. Need a JSON, so this is how it returns. So the main difference between the two classes is that the ActiveController will do all the work for you, while for the base controller, you'll have to write every action by yourself. So that's it, guys. See you in the next video.